You would never imagine that a design firm that designs well-known museums all over the United States, such as Hilferty, would be in such a remote location in Athens, Ohio. I, for one, was shocked, but after interning there this past semester, I found it to be an extremely impressive place. In the end, it did not seem to matter how disconnected we were from civilization. Design can happen anywhere. In fact, the atmosphere may be the very thing that makes Hilferty so very unique. The actual building was originally a barn for cattle, but now it is home to the creativity and artistic abilities of designers. I found working with them to be extremely rewarding and inspirational. After interning here, I could suddenly picture myself in a career as a graphic designer, and it looks good. Throughout my experience, one of the most important things that I learned was the amount of teamwork that it takes to complete a project in the field of design. The different jobs all meld together to create one project, and no one works alone. While at Hilferty, I was given several projects. One of the more creative ones was designing possible Christmas card options for Hilferty. I created them all in Photoshop. It was fun to be creative and productive at the same time. I'm fond of many of my different Christmas cards in the end, but I do have to say, my favorite probably involves circles, as you can see. I tried to incorporate the different images from museums that Hilferty had done in the past year into the Christmas cards as well. Overall, I do have to say that I enjoyed this project the most. Another short and slightly less creative project that I worked on was creating, producing, and posting library book labels for Hilferty's library. This was done in Photoshop, but with much more strict guidelines than the Christmas cards. The biggest project I worked on at Hilferty was designing a logo and several other things for Jackie Hilferty's new business, a therapeutic writing center for children with special needs. After designing the logo, I also created a letterhead From this letterhead, I went on to design a couple other things for Jackie. The first of these was an envelope. The next was a brochure for the business, which included several pictures, the logo, and information about the work they were doing with horses and children. All of these projects for Jackie were done in Adobe InDesign. Another task that was given to me at Hilferty was dealing with pictures for the Mississippi Civil Rights Museum that they were working on. I scanned, edited, and adjusted hundreds of pictures to go into the museum. Having the ability to do this gave me the chance to see behind the scenes of how a museum comes together. One specific thing I had to do with a lot of the pictures was change the format. The next part of my video, I am going to show you how to export a picture from a PDF. First, you open the PDF, click on the picture and click Copy. Then, you open up Photoshop, create a new document, and paste the picture into the new document. You then save the picture as a JPEG into its designated folder and repeat the process with the next photograph. Another task that I frequently completed at Hilferty was scan pictures from books onto the computer. The first step to scanning is to place the object face down in the scanner. Then, on your desktop, select the Epson scanner and click Preview to load your photo. Next, Select the area that you wish to be scanned with the crop tool. After selecting the area, then hit Scan. Once scanned, some of the photos may require additional editing. For this, you must then open up Photoshop and edit as needed. In this example, I had to rotate and crop the picture. Once completed, remove the source from the scanner. In the end, my experience at Hilferty is something that I would not take back. I have learned a lot and grown as a person. I now firmly believe that I am ready to take my next step towards a career in graphic design, and I thank this internship for that.